Retcon is short for retroactive continuity. It basically means when the new storyline changes a previous event or narrative. Soap operas do this all the time, especially when you have a female character who suddenly has a long-lost child that she doesn't remember giving birth to.
Parts of it were all coming back to me. It's a bit shaky, but I know that it's true.
Megan? Megan is my daughter?
He-Man was basically a show based on a toy. Eventually, they decided girls play with toys also and decided to come up with a toy made especially for them. But Adam, He-Man's alter ego, was already established as an only child. So when they created She-Ra, they had to retcon He-Man's origin with two main facts. One, that he had a twin sister, and the other is that both of them were meant to be masters of the universe. In the original storyline, it wasn't until Adam discovered Castle Grayskull that he recognized his importance to it. Most people heavily criticize retcon storylines. They don't like the idea of changing established tropes for the sake of new characters or new storylines. But it is my opinion that She-Ra is one of the best retcon storylines of all time. Not just because I love She-Ra and all of its pink and purpleness, but because of what they did with Etheria in her absence. Yes, I do find the fact that the whole kingdom was made to forget her very convenient. But the fact that while she was away, she was raised by Horde and Shadow Weaver to believe that not only she belonged with them, but that on Etheria, they were the good guys and the rebels were the problem. Unlike Adam, who had no real job or ambition other than being a prince, Etheria was general of Horde's army. And between Horde's gaslighting and Shadow Weaver's spells, they kept her from seeing the truth. So when He-Man went in search of his twin sister, it was indeed an uphill battle for several reasons. For one, the sorceress decided not to tell He-Man that it was his sister he was searching for. Just that the Sword of Power will know the person when he finds them. She didn't even tell him it was a woman he was looking for. But also, when he finally found Etheria, they were on opposite sides and he had to convince her to find the truth in order to give her the Sword of Power. I think between the sword and his connection to her, he was able to get past Shadow Weaver's spells and convince her to go out and see how the Horde treated the people for herself. Of course, Shadow Weaver was able to get her under another spell, but it wasn't having the same effect as it used to. Etheria was now conflicted, and finding out that Adam/He-Man was her brother seemed to break the spell completely. So in the end, Etheria is reunited with her family, but because she spent her life on Etheria, she felt the need to go back there and fight the Horde with the rebellion, which gave the show a very different outlook than He-Man. She-Ra had a purpose in fighting amongst the rebellion, whereas He-Man was just there in case they needed him for whatever reason. Like She-Ra had an end game of freedom for the people of Etheria.
Oh, Mother, I know how hard this is for you and Father, but now that I know of you, I can come back when my world is free.
There was no such end game for He-Man. He was just the protector of Castle Grayskull. Don't get me wrong, I love them both for what they were, but I felt with the rebellion, there was a different kind of energy on She-Ra. So, in creating this strong female character for the purpose of selling toys, they gave her an intriguing and unusual backstory. She wasn't just this overpowered superhero. She was a kidnapped victim, raised to believe that her captors were righteous, and in the end decided it was more important for her to take them down for the sake of the planet than go be with her family. So, did you like the retcon that gave us She-Ra? What are some of your favorite or least favorite retcons? Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if there is another topic you would like to see me talk about. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to know the next time I upload or go live.